Hi beautiful people, this channel is all about self-reflection and motivation. So please subscribe, like this video in the end if you really love it, and be a part in something is going to be amazing. Guys, I'm Lottie, and today the subject is the racism in the football game. Seriously guys, I really hate and waste my time talking about racism again and again. But I really think like we need to talking about what's happened Sunday night in Wembley during the Euro competition with the England team. The racism that Bukayo Saka, Marcus Rashford, and Jadon Sancho has been faced is something that happens often to the black football players and the black sportive in general, and that racism also happens in so many different types of sport, like in Formula 1, in natation, and also with a tennis player. And I think it's important to stand up behind that three England players, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho. It's important to stand up behind that three guys as a community, as a fan, and just as a human being. All that England player has been done an incredible job during that Euro 2020. They have been so far that England never been in 54 years. And I think the decision that the manager of the England team, Gareth Southgate, made was purely by truth to Saka regarding the game of Saka and regarding Bukayo Saka potential. I think for the manager of the England team, Bukayo Saka's age was not matter, because Bukayo was really stronger and really brilliant on all that Euro, has all the England player during that Euro. But the racism abuse that three players has been involved online, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook has been extremely violent. It was thousands and thousands tweets like these niggas make us lose the Euro, like go back to your country, like never come back to England. And a lot of tweets who describe that three black players as a gorilla. And this is just an example that all of us see and read online. Thousands and thousands disgusting tweets and comments. First of all, for all the England players, they have to face that they fell and they lost the Euro Cups. Psychologically, all that England players have to face that they fell. They fell on something that was so close to the victory. For any player failed and also failed on penalty is something extremely painful to each of them, about them team, about the nation, and also about them fan. That failure on being so close of the victory is something that is gonna take a time for most of that football player. But much more consequences for Saka, who has been chosen to do the last penalty. On top of that terrible sensation of failed and disappointment of themselves, of them coach, and to them true fans. Bukayo Saka, 19 years old. Marcus Rashford, 23 years. And Jadon Sancho, 21 years old. have been faced a racist abuse made by some minority people who are completely disgusting. Some minority people who are not a true supporter. Some minority people who don't really respect the values of the football games. The football game values who are teamwork, leadership, resilience, hard work, empowering, integrity, and respect. United people around the game. I think all that people who make that disgusting comment on Sunday night about the 3 black players, the 3 black England players, are fan and passionate about a game that they don't really understood the values. All that supporter and people who make that comment on Sunday night disgrace and discuss the values of the football game. All that people don't have any idea about what does it cost for a football player. They don't have any idea about the courage does it take for a footballer player to face the pressure and the sacrifice does it take. The sacrifice being far to them family at them young age. 4 to 5 hours of training every day, following an extremely strict diet. 25 to 35 minutes of running every day for them cardio. A lot of gym and a lot of exercise to develop their muscle. Even if in general all that footballer player win billion and billion pound a year, all that fake supporter and fan don't have any idea what does it take for a footballer player to be a winner and to be a champion. The racist abuse that Sako, Sonso and Rutherford has been involved on Sunday night at them early 20, it's something that they never will forget. As a black person, even if they a bigger star and a football player. And seriously guys, as a black woman, when I saw the game on Sunday night and when I also saw that 3 black players miss the penalty, I was worried and I was expecting that kind of racist abuse online. And I think this feeling is what exactly most of the people feel on that moment on Sunday night on the black community, because we are aware about what's going on in general. We are often aware being involved of some nasty people and some ridiculous people. We are not surprised about all that disgusting racist abuse online about the black player in general. The French football player Kylian Mbappé was also involved a couple of weeks ago about the racist abuse online in France, because he also missed that last penalty who makes the French team lost during the Euro 2020. And on that moment, suddenly Kylian Mbappé has been called gorilla online. It was not Mbappé the champion, it was not Mbappé the French footballer player. Another French player, footballer player, Thierry Henry, faced also the racism in the football game. And about the black player, Mario Balotelli in Italy faced a massive racism as a black player. In the football game in general, the racism around the black player is something much heavier than we think. Even if often people say they make a lot of money, or that any footballer player make a lot of money. Then trust me guys, doesn't matter how much money you make. when some stupid hater touch your ego and discuss your capacity to win, your capacity to play as a black player. After all the energy you give, after all the excitement you give, all that pressure you bring to people, and suddenly when you failed, people see you as a nigger, not as a human being anymore. After all that loyalty, serving and fighting for the England flag, people told to that 3 black players to go back to them country. People told to that 3 black players nigger and call them gorilla. Guys, we finally reached that subject of the racism in the football game. Now I'm just wondering if all that fake supporter represents the British society. And did things will be the same if it was 3 white football players who missed the penalty? I think it's an emergency for all that fake and shit supporter in England, in France, and full of around the world. Even to some racist arbitrator who shed them hater and got definitely an inferiority complex about the black player. It's an emergency for all that people to educate themselves and just start to understand the true values of any sport game. On any game, someone has to succeed and someone has to fail. It's the law of life. A big fan to that 3 black footballer players, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, but especially the youngest one, Bukayo Saka. And just to let you know, guys, that Bukayos mean added happiness in the Yoruba languages. In Yoruba languages spoke in the southern Nigeria. So please, Bukayo Saka, stand your head up and continue to inspire all young black boys and all young boys in general, full of around the world. We stand behind you and we say no to the racism to any type of game. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that subject. Please let me know in the comments if you feel like the thing will be the same in England if it was 3 white football players who missed the penalty. Thank you so much, guys, and please don't leave this channel without subscribe. You got nothing to lose, but you will challenge so much more your own reflection. Click on the right button, like this video, share this video. I kiss you a lot and I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Bye.